Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to King Lou TV, where we keep it funky.
And
We
welcome
keeping
to
it
Daddy
funky.
TV.
Oh
Y'all
yeah, I'm
already
live with
know.
my wife right now. She live too.
Basically, we're gonna be talking about respect
Straight up.
because I don't know what's going on, what
Yeah.
type of
What type
stuff
of
they're
timing y'all
spraying.
on?
I was gonna say what type of stuff they spraying in the atmosphere, but like, pe-
Chemtrails.
of course it is. But like, what type of poison are y'all spraying to the point where you know people they don't even know what respect is no more.
Hmm.
And I said this before. I said, man, I bet you it's gonna get to a point where people literally don't know what respect is.
Facts.
Just shut that. 'Cause I'm too So people don't
What's the
know
word, twin?
boundaries. Huh?
Saying what up to my viewers, man. What's the word, twin? We talking about respect. I'm talking to my wife while she live on her channel. We chopping it up about respect, man.
People don't know boundaries. They don't know RESPECT. They don't even know what it is anymore. People brush past you, don't even say excuse me. They stand close as ever behind you, don't even say excuse me. You don't even know that they behind you. They reach over you in stores and all types of stuff.
Reach right across your
Reach right
face.
across your
No
face and don't
excuse
even
me.
say excuse me though. They don't even say excuse me
That's
anymore.
because they don't respect themselves. See, the thing is, majority of the people out here don't respect themselves. For example, these women, what they wearing tight clothes, showing their cleavage, showing their privacy areas, showing their behind. They literally, you know, putting knots in the back of their shirt so their butt could be showed. But what do they demand? They demand
They
that
demand
they
respect
get a
though.
classy male that carries himself with respect to respect them.
Hmm.
That's impossible, bro. You know, like,
And a lot of these, see, we gotta
yes,
know
so
that.
entitled. Yeah. These people feel like they feel like they're entitled. You know what I'm saying? That's they think, right?
Yeah. But we gotta know too, like in the end times, this is how it's gonna come down. I mean, this is what
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna come down to. It's gonna come down to women being extremely, extremely promiscuous. And it's already like
Jezebel
that.
spirit.
Yeah, the Jezebel spirits is it's like nobody wants to get married anymore. And even the married women getting divorces fast, sleeping with different men. Um, don't even want nobody want to have kids anymore. Nobody
Yep.
wants to be fruitful and multiply. Everybody just want to lay up. They
Just
don't
have
respect
fun.
themselves. Then you get mad when a person treats you the way that you treating them.
Right. They be so mentally ill that they'll literally act like they don't know what they doing. You know.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I'm disrespecting you. Oh, I didn't try to.
I didn't
Oh, I didn't
like
mean
what
to.
happened in the
I was just gonna say that old
yeah.
girl from earlier. So me and my wife, just to make it quick though, me and my wife, we standing and waiting for our usual. You know what I'm saying? We go to the same donuts we've been going to for a while. So the lady comes. I'm trying to give y'all an example. The lady comes, right? This my wife right here. This the lady. She walks up and she's this close
Closest.
behind her.
This lady was so
This
close,
how
y'all,
close she
that
is behind her.
she was behind my booty. I'm just being real.
And me and my wife, you know, we be prepared now. We already know what's in this world. We know when we come out here, what type of people we finna deal with. You know, whether it's racism or just blatant, you know, just no honor amongst themselves or other people. So we just looking at her, and my wife now she getting sarcastic now, and she like, man, you know, how you standing this close behind me? How would you know if my wife needed to stretch? And she probably would have definitely hit you in the face just from stretching.
So
You so
I
close.
intentionally started stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I
And
ain't
what
even
she
see
say?
you right there.
Yeah, she was upset because her coffee wasn't at the pickup station when she needed it. So what she turned around and say? She talking about, yeah, my mocha. She's intentionally ignoring the fact that
And still ain't say excuse me. And by the way, still did not scoot back. This lady
never
was all
scooted
up
back.
on my butt, literally.
Never scooted back.
She was on my butt.
So I started talking to my wife out loud. This our new thing. So I'm like, yeah, baby, it's crazy because the person don't even know how to say excuse me. People don't even know how to say excuse me. And I look at the lady and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was finna address her. But I'm like, nah, because people really normalize this stuff. So
Yeah.
when you bring it to them, they'll look at it like, what is you talking about?
What
You
do you?
just
I didn't
tripping.
do anything.
You know?
Come on,
I
man.
ain't do nothing wrong. Yeah, because they live around people and they live like that their whole life. They've lived like that their whole life. So they really looking at it like, what am I doing? Like,
they know dishonor. They've been born into dishonor.
Dishonor, man.
I get it. A lot of us been born into dishonor, and we've been taught to dishonor one another. We've been taught to dislike certain things with certain people and stuff like that. But you got your own mind. You could think for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what respect is. How you try to teach your children respect at one point, but now it's like you don't have not an ounce of respect. You don't even say excuse me when you walk past. You don't say excuse me when you're trying to get past. I mean, people
it'll be hard to believe
colors have literally normalized not respecting nobody's personal space. There's no boundaries or nothing. People don't even respect boundaries. That's why so many toxic, narcissistic humans in this world. And respect goes both ways. If you respect me, I'm gonna definitely respect you, no doubt about it.
The way I go about it is like I always present respect because that's what I want. So we are not gonna never come off disrespectful ever.
Never.
We never will, because we not ruthless type of people where it's like, oh, fuck y'all gonna do? What's up? Fuck y'all looking at? Like, no, it's like, you know, have a great day. Woo woo. But the main thing is like, you know, I like one thing you just said that I wanted to say, which is very toxic, and I'm pretty sure people in your chat and my chat can agree that one of the worst things in society that's normalized with dishonor is the personal space thing. I don't know what it is with people nowadays, but it was one dude when we was in line at the grocery store, and he actually said, excuse me, bro, I didn't try to be that close behind you, man. Woo woo. So I talked to him and we had a little nice little respectful honor conversation. I said, man, thank you, bro, for saying excuse me, because it seemed like in today's age, people don't say excuse me. They'll damn near step on your shoes. Like my wife say, they'll be all up on your butt.
This
you know what I'm
lady,
saying?
I could not believe she was all on my butt. I couldn't believe she was on my actual butt. And she stood there.
Though. She intentionally looked past because she didn't want to acknowledge the fact that she was being disrespectful by not giving the personal space.
Look, when I tell y'all, because you know, people, they probably can't even believe this shit either. When I tell you this lady didn't know me from a can of paint, and I have a husband, okay? I like men. I don't like women, you know. So I'm there's nobody there. We waiting on our coffee, and you know what I'm saying? Me and him, we just standing there, we talking. All of a sudden, this lady walks up so close behind me. It was a white lady. And she was on my butt. Like her chest area, stomach, private area was on my butt.
Yeah. And the sickest thing was she was really looking past at the workers in Dunkin' Donuts work and acting like she don't know she's extremely close to this woman that she don't know, which is my wife. But
you should have recorded that shit.
I should have recorded her. I am finna start recording this stuff though. Yeah,
because so I turned around first and I looked at her while she was standing up on my behind. And I looked at my husband and I said, you know what? since this chick don't want to say excuse me or I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that or be that close to you. Exactly. I'm about to act like I'm stretching. Now I'm snap. I ain't even see you right there. My bad.
Right. And she didn't even respond and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I was too close to you. I should have stepped back." She talking about some, I don't even know what she said because she sounded like a robot. I couldn't really.
What she said was, by the way, y'all, I promise to God, she still didn't move. Even when I never did that, moved. And I acted like I accidentally hit her with my elbow and stuff like that because I was like so-called stretching. She didn't move back still and give me my personal space. She didn't apologize. She didn't say she's sorry. None of that. Yeah, my coffee.
What she say? My mocha is not right here. And I'm looking
so then my husband was like, I mean, he started talking out loud. He was like, it's literally not that hard to say I'm sorry and excuse me. And you still behind me. So I started talking and I'm like, yep. Anyway, she's still behind me. Still ain't moved out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with people?
One thing about me and my wife that I'm big on, very big, you gonna respect me and my family. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care where we at. I don't care if we in your office and we around your workers. I don't care if we at the grocery store. I don't care if we at the mechanic shop. I don't care where we at. You gonna respect me and mine.
Right.
You gonna respect us. I'm gonna make sure you respect us because what you ain't gonna want us to do is disrespect you. So you better make sure you in line. And this for everybody that ain't never got checked, that need to get checked. This for y'all. Check mark.
I'm just saying.
Checkmate, I mean.
And people will literally try to disrespect you in front of your children.
Come on now, stop playing with me.
And try to talk down on you and belittle you like you're nothing.
Try to control you.
Try to control you in front of your children.
Stop playing with me, man. You gonna respect me in front of my children. Why? Why am I saying? Because I'm respecting you.
We don't disrespect nobody. We don't come to nobody and just see people. They paint a picture of me and him. Mm-hmm. And the picture that they paint, they want us to be the way how they created us in their mind. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to, you know how people will believe their own lies and stuff like that. They want to be able to not believe a lie. They want it to be the truth. So that's why people test you and stuff like that. They want to test the waters and stuff like that. So instead of respecting you, they disrespect you. They don't feel like you value any respect whatsoever. So that's why they do the things that they do. And we don't come to anybody disrespecting them. I don't come up to people cussing them out. I tell y'all this all the time. People that be watching me, you know, hey, bitch.
Right.
How you doing? Bitch.
How I'm introducing you. How I'm introducing.
Come on, man.
How am I responding, speaking to you by disrespecting you? You know what I'm saying? Disrespect is a very, very strong word, just like respect is. But it just seemed like disrespect is more of a trending thing than respect, because a person will literally sit here while you parked in your car. They'll walk up right on the side of your car and look in your car.
And look in your car, and then when you look at them, they looking like
what you looking at?
What did I do? And I'm telling you, y'all, personal space is a must. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even have to take the government to say 6 feet. And then put your mask on. Then you will give me 6 feet because the government said so. You know what
Trump made a video a long time ago saying it's easy to control the people when you tell them anything.
It's easy. It is because they believe everything the government say.
Everybody make sure you say they made y'all sit in the crib around that seat around that timing of the year. You know, the little shoulder arms situation. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But they made y'all, y'all couldn't even be around y'all families for y'all holidays. They made y'all say y'all could only they made y'all have a certain amount of people in your own crib where they never gonna come to, you know, for y'all holidays that y'all participating in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about put your mask on.
Put
in
your
your
mask
house?
on. If you're gonna have
in your house?
in my crib.
Nah, I ain't putting ain't no mask.
Doing
And if
what
I
I want
gotta
to do
wear
in
a
my crib.
mask, if I gotta wear a mask when I'm stepping into your home, count me out. Count
Please
me out.
count me out. Not
Because
wearing no mask.
when this whole situation, when it happened, y'all already know the little pandemic situation back in 2021 and stuff like that in 2020. Family members really start acting weird.
Turning.
They start
turning.
But I'm so grateful, you know, that God allowed that to happen, because all it did was show us who was really true to us and who wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All it did was show us who's going to comply with the beast system and who wasn't.
Not.
That's all it really did. It showed us who true friends were, true family members. It showed us all of that, because when the pandemic actually happened, we were homeless at the time anyway. We was homeless, and we didn't come up out of homelessness until 2022. And when we had to go over people's house, they was like, put your mask on. I'm not putting on no damn mask. Oh, well, you can't be in here. Okay, well, it is what it is.
So what?
And they want to get on the phone and start contacting the other friends and family. Yeah, you know, Danny and Lou, they don't want to wear no mask.
They ain't got no mask on, you know.
They didn't even take the vaccine.
You know how many people made that like a priority? Yeah. You want to live here with me, you're gonna have to get that woo up the bop. You feel me? I'm cool then. I ain't finna live with you, because like I'm not finna do that. You know how many people took that and thought they was finna lose their job, and they back at the same job right now with it, and they like, man, I ain't never have to do this. Like, come on now.
So I want to read the comments, and y'all forgive me for putting my finger over the camera, because the sun is all in the way, so I need to see. Hold on. I guess, who is this? Smart and motivated. And oh, we are the Smith family. What's up, bro? She said, talk that talk, bro. You're gonna respect me and man. Big facts. We demand respect.
Me? That's it. That's all. You heard me.
What's up, man? We love you
love
too, bro.
You heard me. Especially us black men, for our families being the leaders of our family, Brody. Like, they be really thinking it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Or thinking like, I don't know. I just noticed that, you know, being that hate and disrespect and negativity is very trending, right? It's very popular. People really sit here and see a black man with his family and feel like, oh man, let me try him.
Yeah.
Let me try to communicate with this man's wife. You know what I'm saying? Even with her partner right here. So they what do you call it? Would that be provoking? That would pretty much be somewhat like provoking, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you trying to communicate with my wife while I'm right here. You don't know if it's my wife or not, because you don't know me, I don't know you. But at the end of the day, that's why you mind your business. Don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Leave people alone, bro. I give people the benefit of the doubt, you know. If you see my wife by herself and you try to talk to her, I'm not even with her. She's doing what she's doing. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Majority of the time, me and him are always together. You don't see one without the other.
You never will, because common sense is if we're in a relationship together, how you gonna see one without the other?
How?
We're together, so you're gonna see us together. I know so many people that don't want to see me and her together. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. Power couple, yeah. We the talk of the town too. On my mama.
Y'all know what's so crazy? People really don't respect us in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? They really don't respect us to the point where they feel like, oh, if I disrespect him in front of his wife, she ain't gonna say nothing. What? When you disrespect him, you automatically disrespecting me. And I'm not neither one of us is going to allow disrespect whatsoever. I'm not going to let you run your mouth to him without me saying anything.
Stop it.
Now,
get your girl, bro. Get your girl, bro.
Get your girl.
You mean get my partner? You mean get my friend? You mean get my better half? At the end of the day, if you come and disrespect me, she's gonna disrespect you on top of me disrespecting you. So yeah, we double teaming y'all.
That too, but majority of the time, I really try to be the mediator. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like certain situations is
Ain't
getting
gotta
too
get
hot and out of
yeah.
control,
Yep.
hey, hold on, let me step in. First of all, hold on, baby. No, don't even say nothing. Hold on.
Mhm.
First and foremost, this is my husband. I'm his wife. You need to be respectful, for real. Well, all right,
Come on now.
bye. God bless you. Have a good
Come
one.
on now.
Get on, move around. And the same thing applies, it's vice versa.
Vice
you know
versa,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But it's way worse when I get disrespected in front of him. He don't be playing no games. He ain't gonna put his hands on nobody and hit nobody and stuff and end up in handcuffs. That's what
But
y'all
you
need
will
to
get
understand.
checked. But you will
definitely
get checked. I will
checked.
verbally
Yeah,
check you. Because at the end of the day, let's think about this. Like,
checkmate.
why would we sit here and be out here fighting people for that? When people live in dishonor, they live in disrespect, they soak in it, they bathe in it. This is their life. This is how they communicate with disrespect, hate, dishonor. This is how they live.
This is exactly how they live.
I can't get mad at you for being like that. I just gotta stay away from you. I can't engage with you. I can't talk to you. I gotta get my family and get them away from you because you're very what's the word I'm looking for? You're very, I would say, just toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Narcissistic.
I say toxic because toxic is something that you can't be around. You know what I'm saying? That's why I use that. And it's like us as good people, because there's hella people out here like me and my wife. Stay away from them people that ain't respecting you, bro. And that go for jokes too. Watch out for them jokes. That's the next point.
Like for instance, right?
Watch out for them jokes, y'all. That shit be for real. Them motherfuckers be laughing, but they really look at you as a joke. Straight up.
The crazy part is we look at them as jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because they are jokes to us. You know, the whole world is a joke. And when you get it, you better laugh.
Mm-hmm.
When you get it, you better laugh. Because it's like there's no way a lot of these things can really piss us off when we already know about the world.
If you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready, bro.
When you are one of the chosen, one of the woke ones, you know what I'm saying? When you everything outside of the world, you look at the world and you just laugh like
just laugh at it.
You think I care about the newest Jordan? You think I care about the newest Air Max that just came out? You think I care about the new Nintendo Switch that came out? You think bro, all this stuff is temporary. Everything within this world is temporary. But what is everlasting is eternal life. Real talk. Right. They
don't even be having respect for God though.
Don't have no respect for God. None whatsoever.
When you bring up holidays and ain't this God's birthday? Like, no, it's not.
It's not God. It's not his birthday.
Sorry, that's not his birthday.
People be leading their children astray. Leading your children astray. Y'all don't even teach y'all children respect no more. That's how bad it has become. People don't even teach their kids to stop staring at people in public. People don't even teach their kids to say, excuse me. Teach your children this. People don't teach their kids the right things. And even though our kids is in the DCFS system, even though they in the system, every chance we get to see them, what do? We make sure that we teach them things that they need to learn, because it's unfortunate that when they're in a system, they don't learn these things. They be so lost, they don't even know they don't even know that they supposed to wash their hands after every meal. You know what I'm saying? Brush their teeth. It's just crazy. It's crazy because they're not being taught this. So us as their parents, we have to teach them this every time we see them.
Every chance.
These things is in the Bible. These things is in Proverbs. You know what I mean? Proverbs talk about discipline, if you really want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because in order for your child to be respectful and to maintain respect throughout their whole life and to be and to not dishonor folks to where
They
they
have to be
dishonor.
trained up like
Yeah, they
that.
got to be trained up. You have to teach them. You got to discipline them. It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible though. Don't feel bad. It's a difference between discipline and abuse, and we all know that.
Exactly.
We all know that. I know a lot of us, a lot of y'all, and y'all grew up. We grew up different from other generations, of course, it's different. But what we've learned is through the times of our from a child to right now, like it's a difference, bro. Don't let nobody make you feel bad because you disciplining your child.
Don't.
You have to.
The system, though,
You have
they
to.
gonna look at you like you wrong for disciplining your child. See the difference between disciplining your child, how can I say it, the correct way and the wrong way. In the Bible, it says that we're not supposed to use anger.
Exactly.
We're not supposed to provoke our children to anger. We're not supposed to hit our children out of anger. But when we discipline them, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to discipline them with love. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So they can learn from that.
And how do you discipline with love? You just talk to your child and put yourself in your child's shoes, like me and my wife do and will forever do.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. In the Bible, in Proverbs, it says, "Spare the rod, spoil the child." If you spare the rod, you spoiling the child.
You know how many kids is misled because their parents just keep sparing the rod? To this day, right now, kids grown. Kids grown, and they talking about, and people asking them, when the last time you talked to your son? When the last time you talked to your daughter? Oh, I ain't talked to him in a while. Yeah, you want to know why? Because you spared the rod. That's why. They don't know what nothing is because you never gave them a chance to actually grow. I think that's in the Bible too. You gotta let them grow.
In the Bible, it says, if you spare the rod, those that spare the rod hate their children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But when you teach your child discipline out of love, you love your kids. You love them. You don't do anything to them out of anger or nothing. Everything that you do for your child and how you talk to them,
it's out of love.
It's all out of love. It's all love.
Yeah. So y'all gotta watch out with all that. I've heard parents on the bus in stores talking to their kids.
Yep.
Mothers talking to their daughters. Little bitch, come here. I'm tired of that dumbass shit you doing. And it's like, bro, why is this lady talking to her daughter like that? Why is this father disrespecting his son, calling him a little bitch ass nigga and all that? Like, you mad. You can't talk to them out of anger and all that. Cause you know they could sense all that shit too.
Yeah, but they can.
You're being a demonic spirit. Also, when y'all parents out here giving leeway to your kids, that's the demonic thing.
Yep.
You cannot sit here talking about some. And next time you're gonna have to sit in timeout. Like, no, bro, you're fucking hurting. You're harming them by doing that.
That's why these kids, not only do they not know what respect is, but they continue to be the way that they are. Look at Chicago. Chicago is now, this is the 13th year that we are named the murder capital again.
Come on,
you want to know why? Because there's so many disrespectful children out here because they parents spared the rod.
Man, they out here, bro.
And they hate their children. So they let their children do whatever they want. They don't care if they children disrespectful. They don't care if they children at the red on the red line, green line, blue line trains down there robbing people. You know what I'm saying? They don't care if their kids is 5 years old, 6 years old and gang banging. They gonna let them do what they do. We seen this one chick the other day. I guess she had just got her kids from school. She had 3 little boys. They looked like they was between the ages of 6 and 10.
Oh yeah, with the dreads.
All 3 of them had dreadlocks and pants sagging. They mom, she looked like she
ready to get bust down and let a nigga know he gonna have to have at least $1,000 to be close to her and talk to her.
Meanwhile, $1,000, sweetheart,
Just saying. And
sweetheart,
then
you living in poverty. You know what I'm saying? You don't
not
even
only
value
that,
or respect
sweetheart,
yourself.
you got on some leggings.
I ain't even gonna
You
say
showing
poverty.
yourself.
Yeah, you right, because it's like it's all about respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yourself, so it don't even matter if you live in poverty.
It
you
don't.
can still be a good-hearted queen. You know what I'm saying? A king, a good person living in poverty.
What I say about, you know, other cultures of women when we was riding around that day, and I was like, you see, this what I be talking about, baby. You see how the women in other cultures they dress,
they cover themselves.
You know, and this is no disrespect. This is just the truth, right? These Caucasian women, majority of them be covering themselves. I'm not gonna lie, they don't be out here trying to show their camel toe off. You know what I'm saying? They be covering themselves. All other cultures, Indian.
But them Caucasian women that go to the gym, they don't respect.
That's
themselves.
a different them different breeds of women. And those are in every culture too. But just off of GP, keep it 100, call a spade a spade. It's majority melanin women out here. You know what I'm saying? Like them kids' mama. That's just leggings on, jacket high enough where you could see literally her behind and her front side. She ain't wearing no long jacket like my wife got in the closet right now. A long jacket to go under her behind. You remember back in the day when we were shorties, when they like, you can't wear that because they don't go past your knees. You know what I'm saying? Like women, mothers back then when we was younger, they wouldn't even let their daughter come out and play with nothing if it wasn't not play with nothing, wear any short dresses or skirts or anything if it wasn't long enough. Nowadays, it's like, what you say, is that her daughter, the little girl out here with some tight pants on?
I could speak on something, you know, because I think I talked about this before. But when I was a teenager, I was promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? I had my days. Yes, I did. I'm sure a lot of
perfect.
A lot of us women when we were younger in them stages or whatever, we had those days or whatever. But you know, I would wear my uniform, but either underneath my uniform or in my backpack, I would sneak some something else to revealing clothing, you know.
But I bet you changed back before you went in the crib.
Oh yes, I did. and my mother, she was checking that book bag, and when she seen what she seen, she took that out of my bag and threw it. And it was like, you ain't wearing that to school. You ain't about to go up in there looking like that. So you better wear what you got on, and I would get mad. So what I would do is when I would go to school, I would tie my shirt up in the back because I just needed to be seen. I just needed to, I had to make sure my pants was so tight to where it was like, you know, I was getting that attention. This is what a lot of these females in this time are doing, you know. They rolling up the back of their shirt, you know, or they pulling their shirts up in the back so you can see their behinds. They're wearing short coats and stuff like that so you can see it. They don't care if it's negative 10 degrees outside. They still want to show their butt.
That's disrespectful.
For real.
And then you got, like, for example, right, just to keep it real, as a man, we don't, like, I'm gonna speak for the good man like me, right? I ain't out here trying to look at women, right? But if I'm in the store with my wife and it's a very big woman that has on some very tight, small clothes, it's like, I ain't even trying to look at you, but it's like, bro, like, get away from me. Cover yourself up. Something, bro. It get to a point where we got to mature as adults and people, whether you a preteen, young adult, old adult, whatever you is, respect yourself enough to carry yourself with respect, right? I understand we all been in them stages where we disrespected ourselves. Like, for example, me, I wanted that thug look. I wanted that little gangster look, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, my shit my pants sagging a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like talking with slang, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying?
Chicago as hell.
You know, and it's like, you realize, like, damn, I ain't doing nothing but disrespecting myself.
For real though.
Because I'm attracting thug niggas and niggas that's gang banging and niggas that's doing this. I'm like, damn, is this the life I really want? Do I really want that life? Nah, I don't.
Well, let me read this comment. It says, Facts. That's how it should be. That's why I rock with y'all. Y'all stand together. I love the strong bond and the love that y'all have for each other.
On my
Appreciate you,
soul,
bro.
boy. Shout out to
I
you.
appreciate you
You
for saying
do.
that.
You show the same thing, bro.
For
I'll be
real.
seeing you. One thing that I don't see a lot that I see from you and me is we really love our kids and we be in our kids' life and we
For
make
real.
sure we honor our kids and our wives, bro. And that's why you my brother. And that's why all of us is really a big family, bro. Because at the end of the day, like I just told my wife in this live in the beginning of the live, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Oakland too. What's the word, Raymond? You rarely see us men be able to even be in our children's lives, let alone be able to be there with, you know, happiness and love. Like I always see bro posting his kids doing, including his kids and his skits and all that stuff. That's why bro time coming too. Oh yeah, your time coming, bro. You're gonna get everything you deserve, my brother, just like we is too. You know what I'm saying? But our advice from us to y'all, our advice is like respect people though. See, the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you have to start off giving respect and get it back.
Get it back.
But you gotta be prepared not to receive it too though, because people, like we said, people live in dishonor, they live in disrespect. So you might give respect to somebody that give you disrespect back, but you ain't got to receive that. You know what I'm saying? You just get away from that. All right, whatever.
And you know what? Respect, it does go both ways, but respect goes so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? You got old friendships. So let me give y'all an example. This girl I grew up with, she was like my cousin. She's really my step cousin. On my father's side. So his ex-wife now, that was her niece, which was my step cousin. But she was like a best friend to me. Everything. Like we grew up, we was like little shorties all the way up until our ages, all the way up until we had kids, relationships, all types of stuff. We used to kick it together all the time. Like we was like sisters. I'm telling you. And then it got to a point where she got out of one relationship, got into, and she started having a lot of kids with this one dude, moved away from Chicago, moved to another state with him. He started dishonoring her. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't even gonna go into detail. He started dishonoring her after a while, not respecting her like she should be. But you know, she couldn't stay away from him. And I guess she's still with him to this day. And the last time I talked to my cousin slash sis slash best friend was like over 2 years ago. And like it just amazes me because it's like I have to continue to reach out to her, continuously reach out to her. And I done got to my point where I'm like, I threw my hands up. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is because you got my phone number. You know how to reach me. I'm not unreachable.
We all know how
you
to
know
reach
my
people.
peoples. You know my dad. You know what I'm saying? Even though me and my dad don't talk, you could really get in contact with him right now if you want to. You could really reach out. I went as far as to navigating through her family on her side to get to her in order for her to call me 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It should never have to be that way. You know how to reach me. So I say all this to say, when it goes down to respect, I will respect you and your boundaries, sis. If you do not want to talk to me ever again,
For sure.
and I understand, I give her grace because of everything that she going through, everything that she been through.
Everybody
She
going through
lost her
something,
brother,
bro.
which was my cousin as well, and they were like twins. That was her bro.
But everybody going through something, though. It ain't a person out here that ain't going through nothing.
For real.
So we give grace, but you know, to throw in my 2 cents to what you're saying, like I hate how people won't talk to you,
right,
and disrespect you by not even saying why they not gonna talk to you. I feel like it's respectful when you, hey, look, I haven't reached out to you because of this. Our bond was this,
Yes.
and respectfully, this is the route I'm finna take, and this the route I'm gonna continue to take. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you got respect for somebody, right? When you come to them with stuff, when you bring it to the table, look, I don't like you. I know we was cool. I know you was my boy, but you big too much. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is, man, you big or you ain't fly enough to hang with us, or you ain't outside enough. Whatever it is, it's disrespectful to not bring it to the table.
You a grown woman, you a grown man, whatever the case may be. And if we was always on the same page with everything, if we was always like this, and we could tell each other anything, we could talk about respect, we could do all of that. If we always been that way, what's holding you back from being real with me now? You know, like the last time I talked to her, she sounded so nervous on the phone. She sounded like she really didn't want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And then she ended the phone call. And then when I needed to talk to her a few days later, when I tried to reach her, she disconnected that line. And it's like she keep running. She keep running. Like, sis, just talk to me. What is it? What is it? If you want to create boundaries and you don't want me talking to you anymore, why should I have to find out by you being silent? You know that ain't never how we got down. You know?
Everybody get down like that now.
They do. They be silent. They be quiet. Then they'll secretly watch you, and they just
secretly watch you.
Come on, man. They'll watch your channel, watch you on YouTube, watch you on TikTok, pull up by your crib.
All that. See your family in the world. Yep. Speak to them. Hey, auntie. But I got so many supposedly. I got so many homies that I haven't talked to in a long time, in years, because they have so much less respect for me that they don't even have enough mannerisms to come to me and put it on the table and say, "Luke, I don't talk to you because the bop." You know what I'm saying? Family members sitting here not speaking to my partner or whatever the case may be. Instead of bringing it on the table, look, I don't like this person. I don't like the one you chose because of this. You know what I'm saying? It's people in my wife family that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? When they know they could literally come to me, hey, this is why I don't like, and I will respect you still, bro.
This the part that really gets me right here. People would be like, soon as you address them, you be like, "Hey man, like what's to you? What's your problem?" Like you act like we got a problem or something all of a sudden. No, I ain't got no problems with you. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, let it go.
Whole time,
it ain't nothing.
Whole time they secretly have animosity. They secretly dislike you for whatever personal reason there is. They can't say that to your face because they're cowards. They don't have the balls. But I just feel like it's disrespectful to stay silent and have silent animosity. You know what I mean? And the whole time I'm sitting here thinking that, you know, we're cool, we good, we on good terms, but I'm sensing the evil from you. I'm sensing that you ain't really rocking with me like that.
I mean, we have the room. What I say, never. My grandfather always taught me, never leave room to assume. Being that you're not saying nothing, I could take you as a threat. If I come around you or you know me or you watch me or whatever the case may be, and you're not saying anything and you dislike me or you dislike something that I've done in the past or I've said in the past or that I've said recently, whatever, being that you're not going to address me and ask me or say anything to me, I could assume, for example, all y'all niggas is on some backdoor stuff with me right now. Because y'all ain't saying nothing to me. I don't know what you're thinking. You might literally, also another angle, you might literally feel like we cool right now. You just don't talk to me. I don't know that. I'm just saying, I don't know that though. Because you ain't said nothing to me. I like the example I gave you a long time ago in the crib, baby. I say, people be feeling so crazy and dumb that they don't even have enough to say, hey, look, we was cool, even though we grew up together. A lot of stuff transpired in the last few years between us. So no disrespect or nothing like that, but respectfully, bro, We cool. I just don't want to communicate with you no more.
For real. Could
you please stop reaching out to me and et cetera, et cetera. And I right now, today, me in the last few years, me, it's cool, bro. I'm not mad at you. I will literally take that and be so much at peace with our friendship or how our bond was, whether it's a family member or a friend, because you got enough respect for me to tell me that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. It's another.
I might be salty, but I appreciate
this specific friend I'm about to talk. Well, old friend I'm about to talk about. She probably be watching my YouTube channel.
Never know.
Like this. But I'm gonna tell you what. This is what you call respect. When y'all, if there is some type of secret animosity, either one of y'all bring it up and y'all can actually kind of talk about it. Mm-hmm. So I thought me and her was cool because we dropped something. Now this was like early last year. So we put something behind us and we dropped it and we was just back communicating with each other, in contact with each other. This is why I say I would never in my life, never again reinstate another old
you can't go back after so long. It just be like, you gotta just chalk that L up to the game.
It is what it is. Sometimes it be unfortunate and it break our hearts because it be like the realest people, the coolest people that we thought was cool at one point.
I was just gonna say, like, you grow to get cool with a person, right? And it's like, man, you my home girl, you know what I'm saying? You ain't expecting the bond to go south to the point where you are never going to speak to each other ever again in life. Right. Like, that's crazy. And if you okay, I'm going to be honest to you. If you okay with telling me you don't want to be my friend, then we were never supposed to be friends anyway.
Never. Yeah.
Same thing for y'all in these relationships. Yeah. And having, if you okay with breaking up with somebody so easy or letting a family member go so easy, y'all wasn't never cool and y'all ain't never loved each other in the first place.
Yeah. And this is how I found out that the whole time, like, me and her wasn't really that cool anyway, because I'm thinking that everything that we put behind us was behind us. And then all of a sudden we was just talking on the phone, you know, catching up on things, like, you know, laughing and stuff like that. So she said something. She brought something from the past up again. She was like, but why did you blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, so you want to go there again. All right, I'm cool. I'll talk to you about it, though. Well, this is why I did that. This is why this and that happened. She said, oh, for real? You got to be out your fucking mind, blah, blah, blah. She started, like, yelling at me. Now, that part was disrespectful as ever.
Shouldn't be like
that. But the part that I can respect is the fact that she said, you know what? I'm done with this. I don't want to be cool with you. We'll never speak again from this day forward. I said, all right then, bye.
Appreciate it.
Hung up on her, blocked her number. It is what it is. Respect. Now I know that I don't have to ever reach you again. You don't got to reach out to me. It's
and ain't
just
no
like
bad
that.
Blood. Because I know it's impossible for me to put bad blood in that, because I know that you just basically respectfully told me you don't want to be friends with me. So, all right, cool. We ain't friends. You know, I see you ain't go, all right, cool. But people leaving that blank space, leaving that blank, it's like, it's so common nowadays. A person will literally sit here and talk to you for 2 hours. You have opened up to somebody for 4-5 hours, right? I ain't even gonna exaggerate. I'll say 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And you thinking that a bond is being created, and you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you don't never see him again.
Never.
Then they pop out of nowhere and they got a nickname for your daughter. It's like, hold on. Man. I ain't know we was that cool. I ain't know we was that cool to where you gave my daughter a nickname and you don't even be around my daughter.
You don't even
know my damn daughter real name, let alone you don't even know her last name. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you just know that we have a child together.
That's it.
You know, you would, like you said, you would chop it up with a person that
thinking
you think
that it's
cool, and
you know,
you get to really talking to them for that one day, because you know that you're gonna see them again, because they literally stay nearby. You know what I'm saying?
You know, neighbor type shit.
Now all of a sudden they MIA. You didn't gave them the YouTube information. You thinking they gonna be a support to you and everything. Instead, they just watch you. They watch you. They don't say nothing.
Listening
then when
to
you finally see them again, they so damn fake. They talking about, oh hey,
I hate fake friendships.
got a
man.
whole, like you said, whole nickname for
You
your
got a
child.
whole
You
nickname
don't even
for
know
my
damn
child.
child.
You don't even know me. I thought we was cool. Well, I ain't saying we ain't cool. I'm just saying I don't know you. You don't know me. We don't even know each other. And that's disrespectful for you to even do that, because it's like, come on now. You don't know if I wanted to be cool with you or not. You ain't have enough respect for me to even address that area where it's like, oh man, you know what? That's bro, or that's it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is. You know, like I said, that blank space is crazy, even with like people in the world, right? Like, at the end of the day, if I up and just say, man, you racist because of the way you looking and the way you acting and the way you sneaking around me, being nosy, trying to use your dog or your kid to get close to me and all that.
Right.
It's a blank space right there. I don't know
Right.
what's going on. You ain't really announced nothing. Yeah, just walking my, like, you ain't got to tell me nothing, but you're leaving a blank space. So I could basically tell myself what I feel like what needs to be filled in on the blank part. You know what I'm saying?
So who is this? Amanda, what's up? What's up? Good morning. She said, winner, focus on winning, losers, focus on winners. I hope I said that right. Winners
Yeah, that
focus
is.
on winning. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Winners focus on winning, losers focus on winner. That is
Facts.
so true.
That's how it goes.
That's true.
And that's how the world go. That's how the world go in a circle.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because if you losing, you want to win. So if you see somebody that's winning, you're gonna
Yep.
look at them.
And what we say the other day, people literally chase everything that they fear losing.
Yeah.
Those are
And winners
losers.
is competing with other winners, so they watching them too, because they want to win more than they winning. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole circle. But yeah, you know, respect, bro. Respect is very dead in this era. It's like it's non-existent to the point where you will lose your mind if you come into this world or go out into this world and expect that from everybody. Because people live in dishonor now. That's popular. That's trendy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Go outside and do a public experiment. Count 5 people in your hand. I guarantee you 4, if not 5 of them people live in dishonor and they live in disrespect, and they're very comfortable with that life. They don't want to respect you. They don't want to respect themselves.
They don't respect you. The killer part is how it's so disgusting nowadays. They don't even respect or honor your relationship when they see you clearly
men and women
or in a relationship.
And it's sick,
like,
bro.
When
it's
we
sick.
be out in public, men still be undressing me with their eyes, even when I'm fully clothed, like I'm always like I always am. And I have one, you know, my full attire. I'm not showing any part of my skin unless it's my arms and I got on a short sleeve and it's hot outside. Or obviously my damn face. But they still so creepy. They undress me with their eyes, old and young men. And they see me with him clearly. They see us together.
And vice versa. And it's sick, bro. It's so sick because let me rewind the time machine. Back in the day, man, anytime you seen the couple, you ain't even look at old girl ass when she walked past. Because she with her guy and you feel like, man, I ain't even finna do bro like that.
Right.
Sometimes you would, but it was more popular to leave that girl that you see holding hands with dude alone versus now where it's like, oh shit. But I can't even lie. A lot of people have brought the dishonor amongst this era too. Yeah. Because you got married men and women sleeping, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping out. They've been married for 40 years.
Stepping out on each other the whole damn time.
You know, and they so damn dumb that they don't want to be with each other, but they know it's gonna cost hella money or it's gonna be a lot of work to divorce. So they just still married.
My thing is, why do that when you can be adults about the situation? You know, hey, this ain't working between us. And if y'all afraid to get a divorce, separate.
That's it.
Separate and see if y'all can work it out and come back to each other. But see, people are normalizing divorce. You know, they're normalizing divorce. When you get married, you say your vows. Because you're supposed to mean it, but people be so fake. They would literally marry somebody they don't want to be with.
And that's the image. That marriage license shit, that's a fucking image.
It is.
That's not the real marriage.
Nope.
I want to ask, this is for women worldwide. This is for women in my chat and in your chat. If you married right now, answer me this one question. Did your husband introduce you to God? What I mean when I say that, I'm glad you asked. Did your husband say, dear God, I want to introduce you to my wife?
You know?
This is my wife, God. I want to pray over her and I want to ask that you can help us come together as one. How many men did that? Literally in prayer with y'all. How many? Right, exactly. That's because y'all letting that little ring thing, you know what I'm saying, that little honeymoon, the goddamn expensive ass dress and all your friends and shit, all that shit blind your ass from literally not even having a spiritual connection with somebody that you just kissed and said vows with. Nah, bro, y'all getting that, people getting that shit mixed up.
When in marriages, right? You have to honor your wife.
You got to.
As a man, honor your wife.
Yes,
honor her every day. Every single day. When she wake up in the morning, baby, you are beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful just the way you are.
Yeah. And it's not hard, y'all. It's not hard. It's respect. Yeah, it's respect. It's respect. Stop looking at all them damn women. I understand us as men, we're gonna, all right, we might glance at a woman, but like, bro, honor your woman enough to keep your damn eyes off of the women, man.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's honor. You see women around, pull closer to her, cling closer to her.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And leave your mother alone.
Leave your family alone.
Y'all really be mama's boys.
Y'all niggas be mama's boys. You think I'm gonna cut my mama off? So
you should.
So ask me. Let's say they ask me, right? Who come first? Your wife or your mama? My wife. And if my mama don't understand that, she a demon. That's it. That's all. Plain and simple. So who come before? And it's another popular one. Who come first? Your wife or your kids? My wife. My wife is literally after me because we are the leaders of our family. I'm leading her to one thing. I'm sorry, y'all, random. People be so nosy. They be so nosy, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but you know what? We popular, so we the talk of the town. Being the talk of the town, everybody want to listen to what you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
For real, like we literally certified stamps. The talk of the town.
The talk of the town.
Like
everybody want to be like us.
They really talk about us. They really. It's this.
Man.
DCFS specifically.
Talk of the
they
town.
Labeled us
you know how many
as the
people?
Talk of the town. They sent emails to each other amongst one another about us, talking about us. And you know what? I just want to say this to DCFS and to the foster care agencies. I really appreciate you guys for making us relevant. Thank you so much for that, because it means a lot to us that you guys care so much about us. Shout out to y'all. Anyway,
I want to say, and I want to give y'all a shout out real quick before we close that out, this topic out. I want to say to y'all, you know, as a whole, DCFS, foster care agency, CPS, you're going to respect me and my family.
Facts. Respect.
Why are you going to do that? Oh, he's saying he's going to threaten us. Oh, he's saying he's going to do something. I'm not going to do nothing to y'all, but respect y'all. So y'all going to respect me. So from here on out, I'm going to make sure I check y'all so y'all can understand that I'm demanding respect because I'm giving respect. And we will continue to give respect and we will get it back.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Next. Back to it. Honor, bro. Honor. Let's talk about honor within strangers and shit too, though.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, it goes within a relationship. Men, honor your wives. Wives, before we end that off, wives, honor your husband.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck if you ain't had your dad in your life, and I don't care if your ex used to beat you up all the time. All I'm saying is if you want something better, you have to be something better. You have to honor your husband. You want a good-ass man, but at the same time, though, you ain't even respectful enough to, you know, this man is letting you wear anything you want, and you got so much dishonor for him that you got on some damn camel toe showers with your booty out, no panties on, loose shirt on with no bra, and you got a whole husband.
Yep.
I seen the skit, and he was like, "Wait, you got a husband?" This girl had a whole. What she say? He was like, it was a skit. He was like, yeah, I'm following you on your OnlyFans, and I just figured, you know, I'll follow you to the crib. It was a whole skit though, right? And the main part is, she was like, "How did you find me?" And he told her how he found her, or whatever, you know. And she turned around and said, "I'm finna go tell my husband you got a whole husband. That's dishonor."
So why you outside?
You got an OnlyFans and you got a husband. That's dishonor, bro.
Why you outside like that? And why you have a platform to where you're getting money for? You want to know why? Because a lot of these men are out here encouraging their wives or their girlfriends to be on
whatever she want, wear whatever she want, and you basically allowing her to dishonor you.
Yep.
I feel like if any time a woman, I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? I don't care, because my wife looks extremely good. She has an amazing shape, right? You know how much respect she got for me, to where she will literally wear something to where it's like, okay, woo woo. And if I feel like, man, baby, you know, I would say TMI, but this is my platform and it's hers. I'm like, man, baby, you know, it's too much. You know, you dragging that wagon. You know what I'm saying? Could we cover that just for right now? She'll literally go in the crib, get a sweater tied around her waist. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all get where the honor and respect come in at? She'll tie it around her waist while we outside, knowing like, oh, okay, he gonna be comfortable. But she also know I honor her enough to say, all right, you could take that off now. I don't even want you to be sweating around your waist, or I don't want you to be like, man, baby, it's hot outside, and go ahead, baby, it is what it is. I can't hide the fact that my wife has a nice shape, even though a lot of women jealous of her because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stop that. So why would I have enough respect for her? We have enough respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? But to the new topic, you know, honor people, y'all. Respect people. If they ain't walking around like this, talking about I hate you, like, respect them, because they gonna respect you back. Right. Leave a motherfucker no room but to respect you. I'm respecting you.
I just feel like it's when you out when you're out in public, right? And like specifically when we out in public and people just be staring at us, I feel like that's disrespectful.
Yeah, hell
because you can respectfully, you can at least say something. It's okay to like glance at somebody and be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. It's okay to do that, but to stare though is another thing. That's disrespectful.
I would say acknowledgement definitely got something to do with honor. They gotta go in some type of.
It's in the same.
You know, it gotta be, because it's like I'm acknowledging your presence out of respect. You know what I'm saying? But it's not disrespectful. But I can't say, I wouldn't say it's disrespectful to not say nothing, because you're not obligated to say anything. But I feel like still carry yourself with enough respect still though, because even when people don't talk to you, they still can disrespect you. You know what I mean? Like, for example, they won't say nothing to you, but they'll come walk around your car. You know, still don't say nothing to you and wave at your child. Like,
it was this lady. we was at the grocery store, right, a couple weeks ago, and it was this lady who came and stood in a line behind us after I put all of my items up on the thing so the lady can ring it up. My daughter was in the cart. She walks up behind me and starts speaking to my toddler.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, little baby. Oh my gosh. Look at her eyes.
Why are you talking to my daughter?
Cutest little eyes.
Stop talking to my daughter, man.
So I turned around and she was just like mean mugging me. She talking about, the way she was looking, it was like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the baby.
Right.
You
It's
know,
like,
I care about the baby
that's
because she has
disrespectful.
beautiful eyes.
Stop talking to my daughter.
And I'm looking, I was like, thank you so much. She did one of these to me. She was like, I'm like, this
I
is the
just
shit
feel
I be
like,
talking about. This
for
is
real.
exactly why majority of the time when we go outside, I like to hide my daughter's face.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it'd be weird to people, but it's respect to me and my husband, because people would look all in your child face. They'll touch your child. They don't have no respect for y'all personal boundaries. They rubbing on the child hair and, you know, doing it all in the face. Hey, oh my God, she's so cute. Touching her. Don't touch my child. Don't touch her. I don't want no evil spirits on her. I don't want you staring all in her face, because I don't want your evil spirits on her from you staring at her. You know what I'm saying? In order to speak to my child, you need to speak to me.
I just feel like if you don't respect me respectfully, I'm gonna take it that you don't respect my child. Like if you think I'm a black, for example, I'll use myself, right? If you think I'm a black hood nigga from the block that's violent, that's just ready to get on that and tee up with you and rob you, shoot you and threaten you and all that, then what you think of my son?
Exactly.
That's my seed.
Right.
That's what I created. Or what you think of my daughter? That's my seed. That's who I created. So what you think they gonna be? You know what I'm saying? If that's what you think of me, but if you feel any type of way about me, then there's no way you can. How do you have respect for my child? Do you not know eventually, you know, as us as kids, right? You know, we defend our parents.
Yeah.
Don't be talking like that about my mama and daddy. Don't be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? We really defend our people. You know what I'm saying? Our parents or
And
whatever.
You want to know something? Like, I want to say this about like baby mama, baby daddy drama and stuff. You know, Stephen Darby even talked about this. Let that hate go. You know what I mean? And this is my prime example, real quick, off the rip.
Sorry, y'all.
Off the subject. It's people like this that pull up in the parking lot.
Staring.
Yes, this is a public park. Yes,
Staring
that's fine. But don't stare at me.
Stare at me.
If you're gonna look at me,
that's fine.
At least show some type of honor and acknowledgement. Okay. Hey, how you doing? At least. And mean that. Not a fake ass, hey, how you doing? Because I ain't gonna say nothing back. It's not, you know, I'm not gonna say anything to you if it's not genuine and I can see that it's not. But don't stare at me.
Look, but don't stare at me though.
But
I don't like that.
Back to what I was just saying. The baby mama, baby daddy drama. If that man ain't doing nothing to you mentally, y'all departed from one another, you know, the relationship ended and all of that, whatever the case may be, if he still respects you and he wants to be there for his children respectfully, and you know that he's a good person and he cares about his children, honor that man. Still, even though y'all not together, respect them. Let him see his kids.
And honor these baby mamas out here. If your baby mama had enough respect for you to still let you be in your kids' life when you was incarcerated, still, you know, letting you speak with your kids even after y'all relationship or whatever the case may be, and now you out here trying to tarnish her name, that's bogus, fam. Honor your baby mama, bro. Stop being a bitter baby. It's bitter baby daddies out here, just like it is bitter baby mamas. Bro, leave your baby mama alone. I know you probably want her back. I know that all that, bro. But leave her and her new partner alone, fam. Yep. That's honor. That's respect.
Yep. And honor and respect as well is if her new partner don't have anything against you, respect them. So you can get that respect back.
Vice versa. Respect that woman.
If you so-called moved on and you ain't got no love for her anymore and it's over with, you don't have hate in your heart for her. You don't want anything to happen to her. You know what I mean? Honor and respect her. Honor and respect her partner as well.
I'm just saying, don't be toxic talking about some, you still like for the women, you still with old girl. Like, come on now, she ain't said nothing to you.
What?
Respect my woman. I ain't asked you, is you still with old boy? See, that be people problems. They feel like they have the room to be a certain way when it's like, nah, you ain't got no room to be like that. Because then if I come like that, then you're gonna be looking like, oh man, you tweaking. Like, why you on that? No, I'm on that because you on that. And I'm not finna be just respecting somebody that's blatantly disrespecting me and my family.
I'm the
You
type
know what
of
I'm saying?
female that if when I'm with you and you got a lot of, you know, other children by other women and stuff like that, I automatically they should automatically know that I'm gonna respect them as long as I get that respect back.
That's
But if
it.
you just flat out disrespectful towards me because you're upset that he's with me and he moved on a long time ago and you still got hate in your heart for that reason, so you keep the child at a distance away from him for that reason, that's dishonor and that's disrespect.
Yeah.
That's dishonor and that's flat out disrespect. And then you got people out here that be like, I don't disrespect nobody. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do, bro.
You
all you do
dishonor
is
folks
disrespect people.
everywhere you go.
That's all you do.
And I'm just, and it's just mind-boggling how they normalize dishonor, they normalize no respect, no acknowledgement whatsoever. Like, this is an evil, wicked world that we live in. We gotta learn to start honoring one another. We have to. You know, it's just, and then when you try to bring it to their attention, it's like, what you talking about? I didn't even do anything. I'm not disrespecting you. Yes, you are. Clear as day you are. And even Stevie Wonder can see that. You just disrespecting me. You know?
Yeah.
So I just want to go ahead and end this live stream, you know, but before we go, we just want to say we need to start honoring one another.
Let's honor each other, y'all. It ain't got to be like that. I don't care what occupation you got, what field you in. It don't matter if it's a stranger or if it's your family member. Like, let's honor each other again, y'all. Let's make honor a trending thing where we just respect each other, all walks of life and cultures, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Just because a person is Indian don't mean that you automatically disrespect them.
You know?
If they're a genuine person and they respectful, respect them back.
Respect them.
You gotta you can get what you give out for real. So if you disrespectful, you're gonna get checked automatically. If you disrespect me in front of my children, you're gonna get checked automatically.
Automatically.
Checked.
No ifs, ands, and buts. Checkmate.
We don't tolerate disrespect whatsoever, because like we said, we ain't disrespectful to nobody. We ain't even got no reason to be disrespectful, no matter what you did to us, no matter what you heard about us. Long as you ain't putting your hands on me, yelling in my face and stuff like that, you know. But I'm not gonna keep telling people to give us respect. I'm not gonna keep doing that. You know, you old and grown enough to know that you should automatically do that.
We respect people. So everybody, you know what I'm saying? Whether you living like that or not, at some point in your life, you gotta respect somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the solution, man. Just honor and respect people, man. Trust me, you'll get it back 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? But our slogan, man, y'all know our slogan, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all wake them folks up.